All right, now it's time to assemble this thing. So, and this part, I like to test fit it first, and also gives me an opportunity to wire up some wires. You want to put a nice rag down so it doesn't, hurt your graphics that are on the other side. And so I want to position this so where this is facing the back. So I'm just going to slide it in there just like that for now. I'm going to take my speaker panel, which my speaker panel is going to go right here. And I'm just going to set it in there for now. I'm not going to put it all the way in. And now I can wire up, like here's the marquee light. So let me find my little screwdriver. So the marquee light, remember, is over here. And so red is positive, so we're going to go in just like this. There we go. We're just going to tighten those up. Again, don't go too tight. Just get pretty snug, and we're fine. The only problem, I think I want to pull this off so I can get the speaker wires in there easier. So, just going to put it like this. Set it on the pins. So now I got my speaker wires, and so if you look at it, this is the left speaker. So this will be for the left side. So, and left out is here. Unscrew these a little bit. And of course I mark positive, negative. Remember the green was positive. So we're going to tighten those. Tighten those. Now we'll do the right side. Positive, positive, or negative. Again, you don't want to over tighten these. Just be real gentle. Now you see some dip switches on here. They come factory. Don't worry about it. They're already preset. All right, so now we can just put this back. And sorry, it's going to go like this. And then we're going to bring it out. So in your kit you'll see these things. They're called hinge pins, and all it is, it's just it's a little pin, and this is how we're going to hinge the keyboard. So I'm just going to put that in there like that, and then on the other side I'm going to put it in there as well, and that's it. So now the monitor and stuff, we're going to be able to, well, actually, let's just hook the monitor up just to make sure. So the monitor is going to come in here like this. So we want to connect this wire, which remember, the black is skipped one on that side, so we're going to put those in. And these we already had in. So this is the power switch. All right, so now that I got those in, put this off to the side. We unscrew these. And these, it makes no difference which way they go. There we go. Just snug. And snug. So there we have it. So now we can actually start gluing this thing together. So since I already have the monitor out, I'm going to do the monitor first. So if you look at the edge here, you can see how it sticks out a little bit right here. Well, that's going to go into the slot, and it's very tight fitting. So you want to get it in there perfect the first time. And just get a little glue dried up on it here. So just gonna flip it around. You're gonna put a little glue in here. You don't want to put a lot, just enough to get it down in the hole. Because this thing's actually coating the sides of that. So when it goes over these dowel pins, it will, well, get it on there before the glue starts coming out. And there we go, in there. So now we're going to make sure these buttons, okay, in there, in there, in there. There we go. Oh, sorry, we should have, let me pull this out just a little bit. We should pull this tape off. All right, now we can put it back in. And since this part isn't glued in, it's actually just sitting in the groove down here. So, there we go. Buttons in. So we're in. So just make sure this is down all the way. You see a little glue escaping there. You know, if you really wanted to, you could wipe it off, but nobody's going to see it. It's going to be on the inside. But since you've seen it, I'll do that. So now I'm going to take the side off here, flip it around, put some glue in here. Just a little bit. And then flip it, make sure the wire's out of the way, and press it down in place. There we go, got a little bit escaping on the bottom. Now we'll turn it, do the speakers. So again, a little bit of glue. Go. Yeah. That's in there. Look around, there's no glue escaping around the speakers, which is good. So now we got the top piece. Doesn't matter which way this goes in, but if you happen to nick or scratch it while you're tossing it around, just make sure there's none of those there. I just put a little glue, and pop this in. There we go. That is in. And then we have these little side pieces, which are going in here. So I'll just put a little glue, and move the wires out of the way. And that's down. And this is what the back is going to screw onto. So, and now we need the front piece, which is right here. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue, and you can see how this is cut out a little bit. So, but there's more than enough glue to hold it in place. There, yeah. That one came out a little bit, so I'm going to clean this. There we go. And then we want to do the control panel. So this doesn't glue in. It just goes over that pin. We want to keep this off to this or down. A little tough one. There we go. So there. So I got that in. And this we're just going to leave loose. We don't really care right now. And that is it. So let's turn it this way. Make sure the rag's all under here. And now the last thing to do is put this side on. So, and it helps to have a little hammer. And now we're just going to go and put glue in all these holes. Like I said before, not a lot, because it is going to coat the side of it as it goes down. Whoop. And then, you know, I do this one person, but it really does help if you had a second person to put this together. And I'm not going to put this side piece in yet. So I'm just going to line them up here, get them lined up, here. I could just start them. All right, come on. There we go. It's going in. Just make sure this is going in. Make sure the monitor is going in. That's going in. Speakers, and then the front. There we go. So now you just want to, here, is you want to make sure this monitor is going in. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a clamp. So, all right, well, I think I need to get this down in there a little bit more. There we go. Make sure that's in there. It fits real tight into this slot, so you can see it there. So, and it is in there. So now, this side's not quite seating. There we go. So we're good. So now we're just going to sit it like this on a rag and clamp it while the glue sets. And so, of course, I have a little squeeze out right here. A little squeeze out. You know, this fits together so tight, you probably wouldn't need clamps. But if you got them, yeah, by all means use them. So we're going to flip this around. I'm actually going to put the side piece on now. So, it's just a little glue. There we go. So now, there. Now I'm going to put a clamp. I'm going to put a clamp here. I'm going to put a clamp in the bottom section of this monitor. There we go. So let's just make sure that is all in there. You can always tell if if this isn't in the grooves, because this will bow a little bit, but we're fine. And everything looks great. Now I'm going to put a couple little clamps on the ends here just to hold those in. There. And one up top. There, that's it. Now we're just going to let it sit for about 2 hours. So, and then after that, the rest is goes pretty quick. So we're just about done. The only thing we're going to have left to do is put the marquee on, hook the USB cable into the zero delay encoder into the Raspberry Pi, power it up, and we can play. So anyways, I will see you in the next video.